The tradition of animals and animation reaches all the way back to Walt Disney himself and his long-standing passion for conservation. He believed it was important that we protect our wildlife and preserve our natural world. This sense of motivation shaped his legacy, from animation to conservation, to the very adventures we offer here at Disney's Animal Kingdom each and every day. As we make our way to Rafiki's Planet Watch, keep an eye out for some of the exciting wildlife we might encounter along the way, and the highly trained specialists who care for you. From ostriches and rhinos to the mighty African elephant, the species we care for here at Disney's Animal Kingdom are some of the very same animals that inspired animated classics like The Lion King, The Jungle Book, and more.
We are now approaching Conservation Station at Rafiki's Planet Watch. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please sit all the way back against the bench and avoid leaning out toward the railing. Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and please be sure to watch your children as you exit. Go well and explore. Arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Sit all the way back against the bench. And please, be sure to watch your children.
Welcome aboard the Wildlife Express, with service from Rafiki's Planet Watch to the village of Harambe. As you head back out into Disney's Animal Kingdom, we hope you take with you a great appreciation for the very journey that led us here. It was Walt Disney's passion for animals and conservation that led him to send film crews across the globe to capture dramatic footage of wildlife in remote locations. Walt Disney's True Life Adventure series touched the hearts of millions of viewers, inspiring the spirit of conservation and paving the road for the nature documentaries we see today. That same power eventually inspired the creation of Disney Nature, the latest continuation of this wildlife storytelling tradition.
We are now approaching the Funday station. For your safety and those around you, please sit all the way back against the bench and avoid leaning out toward the railing. Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and please be sure to watch your children as you exit. Go well, and remember, preserving the magic of nature begins with you. Asante.
But then usually when we think of that giraffe pattern, we're thinking of the reticulated giraffe. They're the ones with the beautiful net-like pattern of spots. So you often see on like fabrics, animal prints, that kind of thing. But they can run within about an hour after birth, and eventually they'll be able to reach speeds of about 40 miles per hour too. Babies also kind of imprint on mom's stripes when they're born, because her stripe pattern is different from everybody else's, just like our human fingerprints are unique for each of us. But that's how they know which one is mom, which one to follow, and which one to nurse from. Look heavy. Males look at the female. That's cute. Their horns look heavy, but they're actually not as heavy as they look because they're partly hollow in the inside. It's like a honeycomb structure. The horns are vascular, which means that blood pumps up and down them. Blood goes up in the horn, cools down, and then it returns to their body at a cool down temperature. By that big flat rock she's right behind it. And there's apparently a rhino roadblock up ahead of us too. I see the truck ahead is stopped and there's a rhino coming up, so guessing there's one in the road. But again, if you haven't spotted the lioness, got a moment now. Just kind of starting to look this way. Lionesses will do most of the hunting for the pride. Males do some, but their main job is to protect the pride, the territory, the cubs. They're more like your stay-at-home dads. But then the females prefer to hunt mostly in the evening, though they're actually more nocturnal, most active at night. A couple reasons for this. One is just cooler at night, but also their night vision is really good. It's like 6 times stronger than ours is, so they can definitely see a lot better than we can at night for hunting. And white rhinoceros don't look very white, but they're not named for their color. The name white is a mispronunciation of an Afrikaans word. White means wide, and it refers to their very wide mouth. So over the years, the white rhino became the white rhino, so they got their name. Hippos are nocturnal. They're most active at night, so during the day they're usually sleeping under the water to stay cool. They can hold their breath up to 8 minutes long. But as you might have just saw one, but every few minutes they'll come up for air, they'll take a breath, and then they go back down, and they're very often still sleeping when they do that. It's like a subconscious reaction. That way they don't have to constantly wake up.